Yo, she tossed 2 moons at, yo.
I know Jada Fire's still bad, bro. Ain't no way she not, bro. She was fired when she was doing the dude.
Hey, tall boy. I can handle that, boy. Come here, nigga. Oh! I thought you could handle it. Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, nigga. That nigga was talking shit, nigga.
You want some?
All right, hey, hello. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, we up, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we here. Now I'm playing the game Marvel Rivals. My brother
Rivals.
Marvel Rivals. And
Right?
how y'all doing this evening?
I'm good, bro.
It's been a long week, long work week.
Oh damn. You want to talk about it?
No,
that's what the
I
topic
kinda
is about, dog.
I'm just sick of these damn. Everybody's either, I work in a hospital, so everybody's either sick or got mental issues, and they've been through it this week. They've been with the shits this week.
Sorry you got to go through that, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that, man.
It's even worse when you got low staff. Staff is low. People not coming into work or calling out.
I reckon them people like, man, fuck it, bro. People ain't
I can
paying me
relate.
enough for this bullshit.
I can relate with being low staff.
Honestly, we get paid well. To be honest, and it's plenty of overtime, so
Okay.
you get paid pretty good.
Oh shoot.
I mean, I get paid like 23 an hour, and that's starting. So
That's good money.
But that's because I got military experience too.
It's still good money.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if y'all boys want to join me. I am playing Marvel Rivals, but it's up to y'all. I am about to play a match, though. Going blind.
Marvel Rivals?
Yes, sir.
Bless you.
And yeah, today's topic. Y'all haven't seen a TV show on Apple TV called Severance.
Yeah, because it's on Apple TV. That's what I hate.
Man,
They had that damn Godzilla show I wanted, the Monarch. I wanted to see that, but that damn shit was on Apple TV, exclusive on Apple TV, and I not like that shit.
and
Well,
listen,
why don't you just create an Apple account and just get it like that?
the man don't want to
I
pay.
He could do the free trial.
He don't want to set himself up. That's too much extra
Yeah,
work.
I don't want to support Apple. To be honest with you, I don't like Apple.
Well, goddamn, you don't gotta.
Well, I
support
guess you
him.
don't want to watch it, bro.
Don't want to watch the show. Well,
It'll
basically,
come on another streaming service eventually. Be
Maybe.
alright.
but
Alright,
basically,
from the streaming site.
it's too late. I'm already in the game.
Oh, you bitch.
And before I actually get started with the topic, I do want to do a quick shout out to a website that I found. I knew about the website like a long time ago, and I completely forgot about it. But Ant kind of reminded me about it when we were talking about Killing Floor 3 betas. There's a website called Alpha Beta Gamer. Basically, the website just tells you about betas and give you access to beta codes or let you sign up for different types of betas that are out. It's a good website, and they got a Discord. Yeah, it's called Alpha Beta Gamer. Yeah, check it out. They got a lot of Steam stuff, and they got stuff for like PlayStation, Xbox too. Console gaming. You can go up on there to check out the latest beta codes and stuff. It's a good website.
So, y'all just saying something back there?
What do you mean? It's been there for ages. It's just I completely forgot about it.
That boy holding out. They holding out.
No, I barely use it. Just like the other website, what's that damn website I normally use to get like the codes? See, I forgot about that website. There's a website that I go on to get like discount for like codes and stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what the website that website is, but I don't know if I can say that on stream or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, you can because it's not.
You can.
It's a discount
It's not
website.
illegal.
It's not
Yeah,
illegal.
it's not illegal.
Yeah, but I forgot the
Oh,
name.
okay.
I legit forgot the name of the website.
You talking about the one where you can get like discount games, right?
No, more like
No.
discount codes to get games and stuff like digital stuff.
Yeah.
The only issue with that site is like it's like first come first serve. So you might be getting a code that's already been used. Buddy.
But you know they kind of good with that. If you tell them like the code's been used, they'll just give you another code.
Yeah.
All right, but you know.
It's just hog shit.
You know, shout out for that. Now, basically, today's topic is basically called "If you could split your personal life with your work life, just like the show Severance, would you go? Would you go with it?" Now, I'm gonna rephrase the question later, but if you had the choice to actually split your work life with your and your personal life into two different lives, would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do that shit in a
Damn.
heartbeat.
No,
You'll
Yeah, I
never
would.
see the motherfucker be going like I'm gonna be going. I'll
Man.
tell you that now.
Yeah.
Crazy this. I am.
Am I good at my job though, or I don't even know whether I'm good at that job or not though? That's the real question.
See now, in
What
my
does
case,
it
in
matter?
my
You don't
case,
wanna
I can
take
say
that home
no.
with you.
I'm gonna say no. In that case, but I want to hear, you know, I want to hear your opinions on the matter.
I was separated because it's just like it's added stress. Because I mean,
Damn.
even with me, like okay, anybody here that works, like you know, as much as you don't want to bring your work home or bring your personal life to work, it happens. The shit adds up. You know what I'm saying? Shit adds up. Shit happens. Shit gets to the point where you like, all right, enough is enough. And it all adds up. Like you know, something that happened in your personal life could affect how you gonna work that day. Vice versa. Somehow how you act, how whatever happens in your work life could affect how you activate in how you act in your personal life. So to be able to separate those two, you would never have that issue.
Okay. Okay.
He's I do get what he's saying, and I can't knock that because that's true. However, from a person from experience who wants to do that and wish it could happen, but it never will happen for me because of what I do, I always have to take my job home with me. I have I have a radio that I take home that I have to take home every day. Also a work phone. So I'll never be able to escape that.
Damn.
I'll never be able to
No.
escape that.
And they want to make sure they
But-
get in contact with your ass 24/7.
Yeah.
But
But
if I had the choice, I definitely would separate the two with ease. With ease, it's not even it's a no-brainer. Because if I'm already having to do this and it's already stressful there, then imagine when you're trying to go to sleep and you get that call 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. So for me, perfect. That was a great question. A perfect example is I'm one of the people who want to do it, but I can't. I physically can't. If that's me neglecting my job. I have to take this home with me every day. So yes, I definitely would if I could. Less stress, less worryation, more relaxation. But unfortunately, that's where I'm at. I can't get rid of it. I wish I could.
All right, now, and I want to hear your say in the matter. You say yes too.
I'm a retract on the yes, and I'm gonna say no.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I know why.
So,
I know why.
Now it's a 50-50
Because
split.
I don't take my work home, bro.
At all?
Like I don't.
You
I can apply.
Hey, Kim, you told me he'll take his work home. You can't take them signs and lawnmowers home, boy. What's wrong with you? That's
That man
cheating.
gonna- that man gonna
But
take
thing
his
is,
shirts
I
on,
can
bro.
apply everything that I learned on the job and start my own business.
Or shit, cut your own grass.
I'm looking at it like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can start my own business, cut my own grass and shit like that. So with that being like, since you put it that way, yeah, I would probably won't be able
Yeah,
to
you
separate
stupid.
my job from, you know, from home because I can apply that to a lot of things in life, in real life. Like all
Yeah,
the
but
things that
like,
I learned on my job, I can actually apply it to my in-home shit.
See, my job 50
yeah,
50. Like,
it also depends on your job too. See, like you doing like public service shit. Like me and Phil deal with. Well, I know Phil deal with personal calls. I deal with patients all day, like mentally ill patients, people with super emergencies. That's like life and death stuff. Cold blues in the hospital with people watching people basically die, watching nurses and stuff, and doctors trying to bring them back to life for a whole 20 minutes and nothing, and they just die. Taking people to the morgue. So it's like I feel like it also depends on the job too, of whether you can take it home or not. But sometimes some of that shit hits you hard, bro.
mm,
Some of that shit
I
hits
feel
you
you.
hard. You see a fucking a young teenager dead from dying, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Yes.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Especially kids or old people like that got dementia so bad they don't know where they at, and their parent and their family don't give a fuck about them. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like you deal with a lot of shit. So I also feel like it depends on your job that you do whether you could take it home or not. Whether it's like how it affects you,
Well,
especially
how
when
you
you're dealing
affect
with people.
how it affects you, because I take my work home. I actually work from home on Sundays in that manner, but it's not as stressful as the shit that y'all go through with dealing with people and dying or being sick. I deal with
Because I don't
aggravating
deal.
people at the city, but
Yeah.
it's not as stressful as somebody on their deathbed.
Yeah. Because I deal with civilians every now and then. Like if they have a personal request or something like that, like then that's when I like we get hands on. But like other than that, like I don't really deal with nobody outside of work other than when I'm on the job. So I can understand like y'all wanting to be able to like separate the two, especially like dealing with death and stuff like that. Like because
Yeah.
nobody wants to
Y'all want to
deal with that
separate
shit
the
no more.
stress.
Right. Well, wait, and you said personal requests.
Yeah, like say for instance, like
Uh,
we got city property and stuff like that. So like, or like certain areas in the city in general. Like sometimes we would have to like say for instance, like there like in Orangeburg we have a grass limit, like on a limit on how tall the grass can get in certain areas of Orangeburg. So then like if it bothers the civilian or whoever the resident in that area so much to the point to where we need the city to come out, or they can call the county as well, but most of the time they do call the city to handle most of
Call
the
me, 'cause I ain't answering.
stuff. Huh?
I said, if you're not calling me, I ain't answering.
But most of the time they do request us to come and cut the grass or lower the grass or something like that if it bothers them that much. But that's a rare occasion, really. But in that sense, or like say for instance, we out and about in an area and like civilian come up and be like, hey, I need help with this and that and this, the third, and it's our duty to kind of like assist in the help if it's something major. But other than that, we have to call the supervisor to get approval to whether this sounds right or not. So
I'm in the city. And you tell I need something fixed post haste. Tell your supervisor post haste.
okay,
As soon as
you can
possible.
call. I can give you anybody. I can give you the number. Dog. All you got to do is
And I
call
put
the.
that, and I put that.
Hey.
He ain't playing. He ain't playing neither.
I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I'm tired of this
Ain't
stop
lying.
sign not being a stop sign. Post haste.
Oh, see, that's DOT part though.
It's your problem now. Post haste.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's a request.
They ain't doing nothing but riding around in them blue trucks, wasting up the taxpayer gas, taxpayers money.
Oh,
They put some
Lord.
signs
It's
out.
not even a blue goddamn truck. It's not a blue truck.
Oh, y'all don't got the
But-
blue DOT, man?
Hell no, bro. We got white ass trucks, bro. Ford trucks,
Oh.
old as fuck, outdated. They need to be updated. But hell yeah, bro. But in terms of like all the other stuff, like cutting grass or like chopping down a tree or like landscaping shit, I can apply that shit to if I want to start my own, because I do plan on starting a landscaping business very soon, and I can apply that what I learned on the job into my real life. I don't want to unlearn none of that, because until I started working with the city, bro, I hated fucking cutting grass. I hate going outside and dealing with all that bullshit, bro.
Damn, for real?
Hell yeah, bro. I hated all that shit. But now since working for the city and actually dealing with like cutting grass and like how tall the grass is supposed to be and all kind of shit like that, how to chop down a tree properly and stuff like that, it's actually fun. I look forward to summertime so we can cut grass.
Whole
Man, like
states.
landscaping, man. You sound like my homeboy Quentin.
Bro, that shit relaxing, bro.
Hey,
you gotta get on a mower, bro, and cut grass. Not don't push it.
You should hit him up. He got his own landscaping business.
Word.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
you can see what it do to what you need to do to actually get started.
Word. All right, bet.
All right, yo, in my
Just let him know.
let him know. All right, in my case, I'm gonna say no, cause not just like the work stress. Number one, you know, I actually get skills from the job. Not saying that I got skills from this particular job, but you know, I actually get skills from like other jobs, and you know, I apply it to different situations. So you know, of course, I want to remember that stuff. And number two, you know, I actually get like work friends and employees and stuff that you know I'm cool with, and then we end up being cool outside of work. You know, I don't want to not know these people. You know, I can't really. Matter of fact, once I explain the second part of the question, it'll make sense because y'all haven't seen this. So Severance. Severance is basically like.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's
That was
basically a
nice.
Black Mirror premise. So I already asked the first question, Jordan. I'll go ahead and let you play catch up. If you could separate your work life with your personal life, would you do it? In general.
In general, nah, because you learn. I wouldn't be the person I am if I did that. So
Same
be
with
way
me.
different.
Yo, I always pull like maybe one, maybe two people from my jobs, and we end up being like cool outside the job or whatever. Oh, me and Justin met at Chick-fil-A.
Well, you said separate work life and personal life, so that means separating the skills you learn from work and from your personal life. Is that what you're saying too? Like the stuff that you learn
Yep.
at work, you can't use it in apply to your personal
But the
life.
thing is,
It's
Like I
basically
say,
wait,
like
no.
so-
I'm
like
right now. The
like
question
me
is
being in the
extremely
military
vague.
and training.
Right
Oh,
now,
okay,
the question
okay.
is extremely vague. Right now, I just want to know: would you want to separate your work life with your
Okay.
personal life? I haven't really gotten to the nitty gritty of the question because once you hear the second half of the question, it'll make a lot more sense. Like, because right now, I just want to hear like your honest opinion. Like, hey, would you want to separate your work life with your personal life? And like, you like, yeah, because you don't want to take that damn stress home. Which is understandable. That's understandable. Like, man, because you know, I deal with work stress too, and it's petty. I deal with petty work stress, and I hate it.
Yeah. That's
Like,
annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's work politics. People care about
Yeah.
titles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that
Work-
sense too, I can understand like separating that too, because
Yeah.
I go through the same bullshit on the job.
Yeah, work politics is BS because it's like, hey, you gotta pay attention to a fake hierarchy.
Yeah.
But then you know, outside of work, you know, the person you could be
The
cool
work,
with
the
the,
work
cool with the
politics
person.
aren't that bad at my job. The work politics aren't bad at my job because everybody got to follow the same rules. It's just that some people have to follow more than others
Mhm.
because of what they deal with. But it's still like the same overall like rules and shit.
Mhm.
Like you break the rules in there, that's some charges on your ass.
Damn right, you dealing with medical records.
Hell yeah, and that's some
Oh,
important.
that's a
shit.
that's HIPAA
Yeah,
violation.
the HIPAA violation.
Yeah, that HIPAA you don't want no HIPAA violation, boy.
Man, HIPAA
want that.
violation. That's what I said. Though y'all know where I work, I can't discuss in depth.
You can't discuss like the shit that you do.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like I get what y'all saying, but now I would say this: if we're taking it to the point where, like he would, like Kevin has just saying that he thought you guys were talking about, if we're separating it and I can't use the skills in which I've learned, then that's a different story. Because then, well, I mean, for me it wouldn't matter because I can't escape it anyway. But if that's the case, then that's different. Because you know how much I do outside of work that I can't talk about or say, or never, people will never know it was me. So that's different. on things that I've done outside of not being work at work, but still it's work related. So that's a little different if you can't use those skills. A couple of people, kind of gone. If I can't do that, I ain't gonna lie to you. But so that's different. So that's the point where I'm going to lose it if I don't use that, or if I'm going to lose what I've learned because I don't want it to follow me home. Then that's the no-go for me, especially with what I do, because I'm going to need that type of knowledge one of these days. And for me, it seems like every day I get a knock on my door every day. So I don't have that luxury of saying, "Nope, yep, I want to get rid of it." No, I'm going to need that.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit different.
Especially stuff I learned in the military and stuff. Like, yeah, all the stuff I've seen, the NSA buildings I've been in, and stuff I'm not really supposed to talk about that when I was working, and stuff about the stuff we do for EOD and all that stuff like that. Department of Defense stuff. Like, I mean, but I still want to keep those skills.
Shit, the internet doing it for you, bro.
I know how to.
The internet, you don't have to say shit. The internet doing it for you.
All right, so now y'all kind of got like the premise of how the second question is going to be shaped. Like, let me go ahead and ask it. All right, so the premise of the second question, basically the first question is, would you separate your work life with your personal life? Would you even go through the extremes of planting a chip in your brain to do this while each part of your consciousness continues to live their own lives, just like the Severance show? So basically, the way they do it on Severance, they plant a chip in their brain, and every time they go to a particular spot and they go through an elevator, it's like a switch. So the personal life actually just never experience work life at all, and the work life don't experience a personal life. They don't have a wife, they don't have a kid, they don't have a house. The only thing they know is work. like as soon as they leave the job, they come back to the job type shit. Like they don't sleep, they eat at the job, but they don't go and like get their own food and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. And the personal life, you don't know nothing about the job. You don't know what you're doing at that particular job. You going there, and you leaving.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you know. You don't even know how the job look on the inside of that bitch. Because as soon as you go down there, the only memory that you have is, you coming back up. And in the work job, in the work life, the work persona. Let's call it the work persona. Yeah, that's even better. Work persona, they don't know how the outside look. They don't know how they don't know if you got a kid, you got a spouse. They don't know like your hobbies and shit. All they know is the job. So now
that's like some control type shit, bro.
Yeah, it's some Black Mirror type shit. You damn Skippy. Now, would you go through the extremes of planting a chip in your brain, and then you going into that job, and as soon as you go in that job, that switch turn on, and the only thing you remember is you coming back up out that elevator, personal life wise. But your work life, they got like a whole damn society going on out there. You don't know shit. Would you do that?
Say that again. Repeat that.
Would you put a chip in your brain and have each part of that particular consciousness live out their own lives?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm riding with Kevin.
I would separate work life from personal life as far as like the stress, but to have two different consciousness working in tandem independently, no, I wouldn't have that.
Well, if it's to the point like you like, hey, just fucking forget about it.
Because like you want to. The thing about it is, at least for me, like I want to do great both in my professional life and both in my personal life, right? I want to be great and have a great life at both things, If you have two different consciences, you don't know what you're doing in your work life. You don't know whether you're a good worker or you're a bad one. The same thing with a personal life. You don't know whether you're a good person or a bad person. It's just like
all they got is the
individual and
stats.
tandem.
All they got is the
Yeah.
stats.
So that's all you could tell. But like you have no control over it. So it's just like it's you, but you also don't have control over your own life because basically it's your mind is separated in two. So even though it is you, it's technically not you because you have no control. Your personal life has no control over what you do in your work life, and your work life has no control over what you do in your personal life.
I mean, you also, especially if you got kids and stuff like that, you won't be able to like know who you're doing
Like, you'll
the shit
never-
for, shit like that.
Like if you break it up in two conscious,
Like,
all
ain't
that
no purpose.
all that, all that exactly, all that conscious would know is work. That's it, your job, and like all your personal life will know is just all you do in your personal life. But there's an advantage to having experience in both, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, because it sounds like the
Because
word
there's
life
life-
seems
there's-
like he's
there's-
like purpose, bro.
There's life, there's life and personal skills that you could apply to your work life, and vice versa. So not having that, not being able to have that is another thing. How do you expect to pass? How can you expect to pass on good values to your children if you have no idea what you do in your professional life? How can you really teach them? You know, you only could teach them what you know. Your personal life, you could teach them maybe be a good person, but maybe you're not a good person.
Maybe.
So maybe you teaching them to be evil. You know,
it's funny.
and then their personal life, it's like who was mentoring them to make sure they're a good worker or have good careers, or are they good at their career?
Now,
I feel like it's too many unknowns that you can't control, and it's just feel weird to me.
I'm glad you say that because the show kind of hit on all them premises at once. On top of that, man, if y'all haven't seen the show, it's a good show. Check it out, man. Kevin, you don't have to get Apple TV. I mean, there's other means of watching the show.
No, there's not. That's the only legal way to watch it. We don't promote any type of piracy on this show.
We listen
I ain't say all that.
No, you can watch it on Amazon Video. You just have to pay for the Apple TV plugin or channel on the Amazon Video.
There you go.
On Prime Video.
There you go.
But you
Or
still
you can
technically
go-
paying for Apple TV. You're still technically paying for Apple TV. You just watching it through
Watching it
third-party
someplace
service,
else.
which is Prime Video. Yeah.
See, Jordan going through like the
Jordan went to
bottom
the
of
Jordan went to
barrel.
the extreme, bro. Jordan went to the extreme.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but you
great.
gotta buy
Alright.
the Apple TV plugin in order to watch it. I think the first episode is free to watch, but outside of
is.
that, you gotta get the plugin.
Hey, Jordan, let me hear your insight on this. I want to actually. It is because based off the job
That man, yo, that nigga, no pirating.
We don't do that over here, man. We play everything the legal way.
and we don't judge.
Oh no, we do judge. If you're a pirate,
We pirate and we don't judge.
And we in this bitch trying to get One Piece. What you mean?
Right.
I'm going down One Piece. You say all that. Man.
Yeah, nah,
I
I'm
ain't
crazy
gonna lie,
now.
yeah.
I get that.
Hey,
One
Nah,
Piece.
you wanna take
it take me
you
over.
wanna
It
take
took
on
me over
Marine for
1,000. Yeah, I don't want to cross the world twice, and I still didn't find that damn One Piece treasure shit. That but you can have it. I'm going home.
That shit don't exist.
I'm going home. I'm telling y'all, the One Piece treasure is the Grand Line, is the ocean, is it's freedom in the ocean, bro.
Nah,
That's
I
the
think
treasure.
that shit. Yeah.
yeah.
No, they did confirm it was their actual treasure, but fuck that shit. The nigga that knew where it was at is dead, so shit.
You gone.
They just chasing the fantasy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, putting that chip in your brain to make you like turn on and off like your work life and your personal life, you know, I don't agree with that. But if it's like something else, I don't know. I might do it. If it's something else, if it's
I just want to be able to have purpose when I go to work, man. That's the only thing that gets me up in the morning, bro.
But the thing
Like,
is, you
really.
do have purpose.
That's the thing though. Like if you get the chip and it's separated, how do you know? You'll never know. You'll never know
'Cause
what
you already-
you actually.
The thing is,
Okay, so
they'll give
in
you
the-
the gist of why you there,
Yeah.
and all of that. And of
Because
course,
you have to think about it before you get the chip. You're actively making the choice to do it, to separate yourself
yeah,
for whatever a lot of time you're doing it for, and then from there you just
yeah, because the personal person already know, like, hey, you going to the job, you separating your shit. It's just the work motherfucker is the one that might be catching the hell.
Well, your personal life might be catching hell. You're like, damn. Well, what's my work life doing? Then? I don't know. It's just like you always have that one in the back of your head, like, how well am I performing at work, or how well am I performing in my personal life? But I don't know.
Well,
It's all I fucking know.
let's take it to
It's
account.
it's kind of like you are a damn robot, but you're not. Yeah.
I mean, I would actually like to get judged on the work I do, but we don't get judged on that.
See, Jordan, you wasn't here earlier. I told him, like, hey, we gotta deal with work politics, and sometimes that shit can be petty.
Petty all the time, man.
Yeah, petty work politics. True. I thought this episode would actually start to queue up on how we work at our jobs type shit, but surprisingly we keeping it hush hush.
I'm working that job hard. That's what it is. Hard. We work hard. That's what we doing around here.
Man,
Oh man.
I don't think y'all work hard enough.
Hey, boy, fuck you.
Some companies say that though. Working hard, but you ain't working hard
I
enough.
don't think you working
Yeah.
hard enough.
I don't think you're working hard enough because you're doing this podcast right now, so you're definitely not working hard
Yeah,
enough.
hey, you got free time. Hey, call that man in. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you'll get pissed.
Who, me? Well, I walk in there calling people sons of bitches every day.
Bruh.
But yeah, I'll do the chip, but it'll like I said, work in personal life, no, it got to be for something else. What
Like I
that's
said, it's just like skills that you learn in both lives that coalesce with each other. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. If you feel like you're
And it's
growing
like
as a person,
when you separate those things, like you don't feel like you're growing. You just the same motherfucker you always gonna be. And you don't feel like there's any growth in who you are because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. It's separated.
now in the show, even at the point where I'm at, we still don't know what the hell they doing at that job. And we actually looking at both sides of the table.
You got me interested, bro.
It's very interesting show. Like it make you question certain stuff. It make you wonder about like how your life is going, or how your work life is going, and then if you want to change some things about you or your life, should you go ahead and go through it?
All the time when I go to the job.
Yeah, it's just the work politics. Now,
That's what really gets me is the politics of it all. I'll be like, dang man, I just want to do my work and be left alone.
yeah, you just work and leave, but no, because we have to talk to people. Yeah.
Communicate.
I see y'all on that one. I say that all the time when I come to work. They ask me, hey, when they ask me a question, hey, can you do this? Did you know about this? Man, I just want to work my 12, 17, 18, 19, maybe sometimes a 24-hour shift. I just want to work it and go home. Don't ask me no question. Figure it out. That's what I want to tell them, but I don't have that luxury.
Nah.
But I definitely feel what y'all saying. I got to have a chip in my head and I don't know anything. Yeah, that's a little weird. I can't get down with that. I would like to know my performance or how people, come on, fuck how they feel about my performance. But in that instance, I would like to at least know what I'm doing. Am I doing the right thing or am I doing the wrong thing? So I definitely understand what you're saying. I can't get down with that. But I mean, kind of would be nice not to know what you're doing sometimes. Like, not think
Yeah.
about it. Just it's already being done. It does sound good, but yeah, when you think about it, like yeah, that sucks. I don't think I can get down with that.
Yeah, but I don't want to deal. I don't be. Yeah, I mean, I feel what you're saying too. Cause I don't. Sometimes I don't be wanting to deal with people with they bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, that's every
today,
day. I promise
today
you
was
tomorrow.
this whole
Someone
this
gonna
whole
call
week
about
was hell,
something
bro.
petty.
This
Hey,
whole week was hell, but
my
today
scanner
today
don't work.
really just took the cake, bro. Today really took the cake, bro.
Hey, my
And
printer
this
don't
whole week
work.
has been
What don't
hell.
work about it?
But I'm telling y'all, like,
Bro,
bro,
these people they don't
this
want to get
one
up to
chick,
print.
bro, she was a patient watch, bro. When I say like, I'm not. This is the first time I really seen somebody like, you know how people come in with suicide watch and shit like that. No, she really attempted the shit. Like, y'all work at IT, so y'all know. Everybody who worked at IT before, so we know. All right, so you know how when you bundle up wires and you wrap them up in a zip tie,
Mm-hmm.
he cut her wrist open, and that's what it looked like in the inside. It looked like a whole bunch of wires wrapped together by a zip tie.
Damn.
She did that to
Thank you
herself.
for that
Now
visual. I was eating.
on top of that, she took like every drug ever plus fentanyl. Like, her withdrawal, like, she was cool for a little bit, but when she started withdrawing, bruh, that bitch went insane. She started withdrawing from all that, but she took all kind of. I'm talking about when a doctor examined her blood alcohol level, bro. They was trying to figure out how the hell she is even alive.
Dang.
But she had tons of alcohol. She had meth, coke, fentanyl, opioids. She had all kind of shit up in her, bro. Like, she really tried to end herself. We don't even like, they didn't even know how she is still alive. But she is.
She got spirit in her, man.
And she went through that
Apparently
damn,
so.
and she went through that damn, going through that damn withdrawal and shit. Like, even the people that we get that come in with the alcohol withdrawal stuff, that's real bad too. But just seeing that shit, like, bruh, that shit is not cool to see that shit like in person, bro.
Yeah,
Like, you hear about it, it's different. It's different when you hear about the stuff, but when you actually see that shit, man.
Take what you know and
Especially-
take it to another job. Take it to another area.
You know, especially like when you got children involved and stuff happens to them, and you can't do nothing about it, bro. But you in the field to see that shit, like, it's bad, bro. It's bad. So, but to be able to block that out would be nice, but to rob you of, but even though it'll be nice, the stress and the things that you feel from your job is part of what makes you human. So when you take that away from somebody, you're not gonna feel quite as human anymore, you know?
You're just gonna feel like a robot.
Basically, yeah. You're just gonna feel like a fucking drone, and nobody wants to feel like that.
Which makes sense.
I feel like there's gonna be a retaliation when it comes to stuff like that too, because humans are human.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, if you don't know, like, if you notice what's going on, then it's different. But if you don't know exactly what's going on, then, like, how do you know whether? I don't think humans are gonna care enough to deep dive it.
Well, I'm talking about like the fatigue part, like people being tired. Like, people get tired, people get stressed out. That's what I meant. Like, physically, emotionally, mentally, like, just tired. So like, they might work them like fucking track horses and realize that the human body reached its fucking limitations. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, humans might human and retaliate or boycott or some shit like that, you know, against shit like that, because people tired. Because, you know, you still are living like a fucking robot at the end of the day. You're working me like, if I'm working like a robot, then obviously it's like on some like plantation shit, like some slave shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the human nature
Right.
is to fucking
Uh,
retaliate
I would,
against shit like that.
and I would say this: if it was back in them days, yeah, I would definitely do that chip because fuck that. I done picked cotton before. That is not. That is not. That is
God
not.
damn, bro, what the fuck? You
Bro,
did?
that is not. That is not an easy. That is not an easy job.
Slaving.
That man got slave hand. Man, I'm not even gonna ask
Yeah.
why you had to pick cotton.
I just
Bro,
did.
man,
Yeah,
play no
When
games.
I was a little kid and I came down here, my grandma went to the little, not grandma, but like my cousin went to the little field and did it, and we had to go
Yeah.
with him. Yeah, did that shit. When I was a little kid, I never figured that shit. That shit, hey, that's not an easy job, bro. She wasn't out there like all day, and we was out there maybe like 2 or 3 hours or whatever. She go out there and do her little thing, and she got to like take some of it home, I think too. But they paid her and stuff. But I
Man,
know-
you
I
cannot
know-
pay
I
me
know-
no money to go to no fucking field to pick fucking
Hey,
Hey, Kevin,
let me tell you
Kevin is
Hey,
a
they-
cotton picking
Hey, they paid you
fool.
$3,000 a day to work an
let me
8-hour
tell you-
shift in the cotton field. Would you do it?
I'll fucking do that shit in a heartbeat. But I'm gonna tell you something though.
He
That
said,
shit
"Hey,
is-
$3,000 a day. All right."
That shit is not an easy job, bro. I fucked up my hands doing that shit. Well, I had so much damn. First time I did that, I had so many fucking prickles in my damn. I can't because you could easily prick yourself picking that damn cotton. It's like a little bulb in it, and that shit prickly as fuck.
You weren't wearing gloves?
Huh?
No gloves?
I was being a kid.
Grandma had
Yeah,
gloves for you?
She taught us how to do it. She taught us how to do it. It wasn't my
How to what?
grandma. It was like my grandma's cousin or whatever.
Man, fuck that.
That's crazy.
You mean to tell me I'm doing this for my grandma cousin?
Hey,
But he
Hey,
said,
but
"Hey,
it's different because like when you know people in the South when you had what is it, sharecrop land or whatever, that's what they did. You had to tend the land. Them niggas getting up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You got work to do.
time to get up, master. We gotta pick that
You
cotton.
got sharecrop. You got sharecrops and farms and stuff. You gotta feed the pigs and do the stuff with the cows and
dude,
with
yeah,
the-
you
you a
could-
regular old farmer, ain't you, boy?
Man, I'll
Yeah.
put that chip in my brain real quick.
That's what the sharecrop shit was for. That's what the sharecrop is.
That boy came from New York.
New
To
York,
the-
New York.
New York.
What you gonna do? Go in the field, pick your tomatoes.
Well, in your case, you was thinking cotton.
Yeah,
You
I
was a
picked
cotton
cotton.
picking. You know what?
Cotton,
I said you was a cotton picking
Yeah.
fool. Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
it
for
was-
real.
Yeah, it was cotton, tomatoes. It was cotton, tomatoes, corn, all that shit.
Damn, bruh.
She had a sharecrop. That's what she did. You got up early in the morning. You had to feed the horses, feed the pigs, get the cows out the stable so they could run in the fields. Yeah, we had to do all that shit. Yeah,
Damn. Well,
Did you
It
like
wasn't
it?
too bad.
crazy.
It wasn't
That's
too bad. It was-
crazy.
Did
it
you
was-
like
Of course, he.
Huh?
Did you like it?
No, it wasn't too bad. When you got used to it, it
Oh
wasn't too bad.
God. Hey, you giving black people a bad name right now. He said,
No,
"Hey, I
we don't
like
like-
picking cotton."
No, I didn't say I
I
like picking cotton. I said it wasn't bad doing the whole sharecrop thing, doing the little farm thing.
Oh.
Kevin in the damn cotton field singing "Go Down Moses."
Yeah, but that's what they did for. They had that little thing for a long time.
Said, "Yes, it's the eyes be out there picking cotton all day."
But see, it wasn't no white. It wasn't no white folks. It was this was all niggas doing this shit.
Kevin be a
all
good
niggas.
diplomat.
Own the land and everything.
That's
It was
cool.
like-
That's cool though.
Yeah, but picking cotton is not easy. I'll tell you that shit. Big ups to niggas that do that shit. That shit is not easy.
shit, you got machinery to fucking do it for you now, bro.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Where
man.
the cotton gin?
Eli.
Hey, you
Oh,
know,
Eli and the
it's funny
cotton.
it's funny that you say that, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same as somebody with their hand.
Oh, I know it ain't. That's why they spent fucking built machines to fucking do it now.
The machine,
pretty sure.
but the machines don't do it like if you do it by hand.
Well, what's the
You getting every bit of it.
Big
yeah, I
difference
can understand.
because by hand you get all of it. See, when that machine does it, it's missing some of the most important parts of that of the cotton that you have to pick.
Yeah, the
So I get
machine
what
is a lot
Kevin's
of
saying.
ways. Yeah, it's a lot more
I've
ways with the
seen the
machine.
machine. I've seen the machine, and it does miss quite a bit
This bitch
Mhm.
ass
to the point where
Spider-Man
the
was
machine
holding
has
his
to
own.
go back. The machine has to go back over it and get what it missed. So
Yeah, there's a lot of ways with the
compared,
machine.
yeah.
That's still way better than fucking picking that bitch though.
Nah, you get to sing "Go Down Moses" and everything. Nah, you have a good old time.
Ain't nobody singing that shit.
Go
Get,
down,
get,
Mo.
you, get you
Go
a
down Moses.
Juicy wet pickle.
get you a
Oh, yeah.
basket or they give you that basket or a little burlap sack and you better
Not the
stuff that
burlap sack.
and put it
Golly,
up.
man. Golly.
Yeah.
Damn. Kevin out here picking cotton. He ain't light skinned. He ain't even in the house, bro.
Hey,
That boy
He
Polynesian.
said,
He ain't
He
even in the
said-
house, bro.
all right, I got
That
another
was
question.
that was the one time. That's the one time I remember being down here doing that.
I got another
And I ain't
question.
like it. I was so glad when I got back in the city. I said you can never pay me to get down that bitch again.
But you just said you like to pick cotton, so I mean, apparently
No, I ain't
you
say,
can.
I ain't say pick the cotton, nigga. I said doing the whole farmhand stuff. I ain't say just cotton, nigga. You trying to make me say that? Goddamn
Go
asshole.
down Moses.
What you remember the most though? You remember the kite the most, right?
I actually
Yes,
remember.
yes,
remember
sir.
everything. I remember getting up
I
early,
admit the cotton.
feeding the animals and doing
Massa
all that
was
stuff.
good to me.
That
I
boy.
fed the animals.
And you
Massa's
picked the
wife was
cotton.
pretty nice to me too.
I know how to kill. I know how to
Master
kill.
wife was pretty good to me too.
I know how to kill a chicken, take the feathers off, and all that shit, clean it out and everything. I know how to do all that.
You
I
ever smacked
made
a
some
pig ass
dinner for
before?
Massa.
She made some
I made-
suppers.
I made supper for Massa. He was mighty proud of me.
That man can live off the land now. Look at that.
Yeah, and I know how to do. And I know how to do pigs too. Hang them upside down and cut them through the middle. Let the blood go in a little bucket. Yeah, I know how to do pigs and chickens.
That's fucking nasty.
You was really out there in that street.
He really was. Damn.
You was really out there in the trenches, bro.
Yes, sir.
So
I never forget it, cause she had cause we still watch like TV and stuff, but like the stove they had, she still was using a damn old ass stove where you had to put
Yeah.
you had to put
Hey.
wood in it and
I
light it
know
that
you
way.
lying. I
Man,
know
what
you
the
lying.
hell? You was in the movie Beloved, bro. That's where you was, bro. You was in Beloved. He was in Beloved.
Beloved.
She had an actual like regular electric stove, but she liked using that stove. That stove, we said it's been in that, it still works, so she still used it. Said it's been in her family for a minute, so she'll still go and use that food.
It been
I'm
longer
pretty
than
sure
a
that
minute,
food
but
was
yeah.
good though. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right.
that food was busting. I don't care what nobody said. That's what I look forward to. I look forward to
I
eating
would
my
know.
fat ass.
Nice and hot. You doing it on a regular, like one of those stoves? I'm pretty sure. Like the way they portrayed in the movies, it looked nice and hot, bro.
Yep, and everything is cooked in a damn cast iron skillet.
What you was about to say, Kwame?
oh, what's up?
You was about to
Oh,
say
basically,
something.
shit. I just wanted to know what was your best job and what was your worst job, and would you still go through the process even for your worst job? But shit, hell, Kevin out there picking kites.
He said, "That's the best job right there." He said,
Y'all need to chill. Y'all niggas need to chill. I can't tell y'all
He said-
shit. But black people can't tell other black people nothing. Y'all
Why
niggas
you
wild.
can't?
Cause y'all do this shit.
Hey, why you feel ashamed about it? You told us about it.
I'm not feeling
"Don't
shame.
feel ashamed,
about it.
man."
I ain't feeling shit about it, but y'all about to let me have it even after this podcast. This shit, y'all ain't never about to let this shit.
I'm glad you know. I can't
Oh,
wait.
most. See, this
I
is how
ain't
black
gonna-
people
I'm
show
gonna-
appreciation. This is how black people show appreciation. So that's all
Cotton
it is.
picking food.
Hey, man.
Yep.
But my worst job, bro. We gonna start off with the worst. Husqvarna, bro.
Damn.
Worst
bro.
job.
Oh,
Yeah.
I actually like working out there, man.
Fuck that fucking job. Fuck that job.
Hey, remember
Fuck
that?
that job.
Yeah, you remember that
Fuck
conversation
that
we
job.
had about the females in Orangeburg, the good looking ones? I actually seen a lot
Yeah.
of good looking women at Husqvarna around that time.
And that's the problem.
What's the
I know
problem?
my worst job.
That was my worst fucking job. Fuck that job. I don't give a fuck about looking at no nice girls at that job. Fuck that job. That's how I feel about it.
What made it the worst? It was just the workload.
Just the labor, bro. Just the labor, bro. You just
I feel that.
the
I feel that.
mindset of motherfuckers at that job is Ugh.
Yeah.
I know y'all boys call me the bird whisperer and all that. God damn, bro. I couldn't do that, bro.
Yeah, you the bird whisperer. Everybody in the bird know you, dog.
That's not true.
Yeah, every time you go out, it's look, it's Ant, or look, it's Laquan.
Look, it's
Yeah, you guys say it's a Quan.
niggas don't know me as Quan though. Only my closest people know me as Quan.
Well, now the world know you can.
That's crazy. My best job right now is the city, though. I like working for the city, even though it got its work politics.
The city.
I fucking can't stand the work politics, but it's way more bearable than working for Husqvarna.
City.
Oh.
Yeah.
My worst job and best job is the job that I'm working. Nope, take that back. My best job was working from home from Flagstaff.
Yeah, you was chilling that bitch.
A big
I
chill.
was chilled. It's very, very chilled.
They'll
And
learn that I be on the phone when he in the party.
when I tell you I would be multitasking and talking to Kevin at the same time, or Gator or whoever, or be in the party, doing my job in it was just that easy. Now, going back to where I was, oh God. Oh, I can't even drink. You can't even drink a darn bottle of water in peace without hearing a line ring. So but I would still say this job, the job that I'm at now, the job that I went back to, it's no secret, 911 EMS, fire and police, I do it all. It is more rewarding, and I'm not saying money wise, it's more rewarding because you take a lot of stuff that you train and you actually using it to everyday life. And it's the same with mortgaging, because you need to know what you're getting yourself into, but especially with EMS. The fact that I learned, even though I knew how, but going back and doing CPR and making sure you got it down pat, because you never know when you're gonna need it. It happened to me a few years ago where I had to use it, and so things like that you don't forget, and it is very rewarding to have that under your belt. Now, don't get me wrong, but I like to be back home working, just sitting around, chilling, and having a lot of free time. Of course. So that's why I will say EMS and fire, this has been my worst and best job.
Okay.
But if you want to say best job, it's got to be the fact that I was doing mortgaging. It was so relaxing. It was so freaking relaxing. So I'm not up in the air, but mine can go both ways. I can't do what I'm doing now. I can't do what I do now. I put it this way: I can't forget what I'm doing now. I never forgot, even when I left. I never forgot how to do it, but it was much more relaxing just to sit and mash the button and say, "Welcome to Flag. Sorry, my name is Philip. How may I assist you?" And half the calls I couldn't even assist you with, I had to transfer. So it was relaxing. It was relaxing. I can't transfer shit where I'm at now. I have everything.
You gotta do everything.
And to be a supervisor on top of that, you gotta know everything. You gotta do everything. So, yeah, it is definitely a blessing and a curse. Lately, it feels more like a curse, but you know.
Yeah, mine's. I say the worst job I ever had. I ain't gonna cap. Picking items at Amazon warehouse. Fuck that shit, dude. Bro, hey, listen, dog. when you got a little scanner and you staring down aisles and endless aisles of items, and that's not even in like the items are not even in like a specific order. You could have dildos and baby supplies in the same tote, and it's just that shit was just endless. And then just the people there were terrible, man. Like all it was like, bro. First of
People that got
all,
out of
like
high school.
no, it wasn't even that. It's just like Nick. It was like is niggas is be up in there like
Yeah, you right.
all they try to do is like flirt with the chicks in there.
Mm-hmm.
Some chicks was coming there working at Amazon like in their best dressed niggas too. I'm like, bro, you wearing these? Those Jordans just came out. Those are $250 sneakers, and you just wear them to walk around and work in. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas is bugging.
I knew plenty
Y'all
of strippers
niggas-
that used to work at Amazon, by the way.
Yeah, like that was probably like the worst job ever. It's just like it was so demanding. You work like, bro. I think Amazon picking items at Amazon is worse than picking cotton.
Damn.
You heard it here.
Worse than picking cotton. It's worse than picking cotton, not because you know how many miles you walk a day, how many miles you walk a week doing that shit. You walk a lot. Like nigga, you walking like 5 to 10 miles a day, and you don't think that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of walking. In it within an 8-hour shift.
And you lose weight.
Yeah, I mean you lose weight. Your feet ain't gonna like you though. I'll tell you that much. Your feet gonna be screaming. But that's the worst. That was probably the worst job I ever had, man. I hated it. But I had to do it. The pay was nice. You get paid every week. That was the nice part about it. But outside of that, like, man, look. Every time I order something, and I love ordering from Amazon. Every time I order something from Amazon, I feel bad about it because somebody gotta walk down the aisle and pick this item and put it in the cart so that gets shipped, and I feel bad about that shit. Every time I order from Amazon, I feel bad about it.
Yeah, boys love it there, bro.
But yeah, that's probably my worst job. My best job, I mean, it's kind of tied with the job I have now.
Damn.
And when I worked for Palmetto Gaming,
Oh.
which Palmetto Gaming I thought would have been, it was my dream job. I was a manager at a retro video game store. I'm still cool with the owner and everything. Like I made a lot of friends. I met a lot of people. I got to be firsthand in the industry. I didn't know how big that industry was until I got into it, and I met a lot of people, a lot of contacts. I networked a whole lot, and I will forever be grateful for that job. But even though it was my job and I loved it and I thought I was gonna have it forever, I eventually got burnt out. I mean, I had stuff I was dealing with mentally at home, and adding on to the mental stress because that job is it was demanding at the time. It was only 3 of us working, including the owner at the time. So, like I said, it was very demanding, physically and mentally, and I eventually had to stop doing it. I literally burnt out from it. I got to the point where I hated coming to work. So, and I had to leave before I took that anger and frustration out on the owner and shit. So I had to leave before it got bad because I already felt it was getting bad.
Damn.
Yeah, I just got burnt out from it.
Yeah, and then I definitely understand that because during the time frame, I also got that way. When it came to my job, I got burnt out. I'm burnt out again. I know how to handle it a little bit better now. Since coming back, but I'm burnt out again. There are so many things that people don't realize that I may not say too much, but you will never truly know what's going on with me. That sucks to say. I have really been able to mask how I feel, and people don't really realize it until I tell you. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know how I feel until I tell you. I've been doing this for so long, almost 11 years in the game doing this. You kind of become numb to it, and that's the worst type of thing to do. You become numb to it to the point where when people tell me, "Oh, such and such died in the family. I'm like, okay. I have no emotion to it. Why? Because I've been doing this for so long, and I'm used to it, and it sucks, and it should never be that way. But those are the types of things that you develop working at places like that, and that's any place. Where if you're stressed out at any place, that's what's gonna happen. You tend to just
I
forget. Well,
love it.
not forget. I wouldn't say forget, but you tend to just block everything out and just do the job, and that's not healthy either. That's a
Yeah.
quick way to get burnt out as well. So
Right.
you kind of got to acknowledge everything, and who wants to acknowledge what you've been through for a whole 12 or so hours? That's not something you want to do, but that's something I had to learn to do. I had to learn to mask my feelings. I had to learn to, hey, can't let this affect you, but it does not get easy. It's never easy. And I think that's one of the problems that we do have, and that's anybody with any job is not acknowledging that you're going through something and you try to block it out. That's what's going to make you more stressful.
Yeah, because
Um,
it takes a little thing to just tip you over, and and before you know it, you over there going off, and it's like, fuck,
exactly.
I didn't mean to do that. I just put a whole bunch of different emotions and stuff that I'm going through onto somebody that didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what happened with me. I end up like really going off on one of my coworkers, and she didn't deserve that, but I just went off because she was annoying the fuck out of me about something, and I just like I and that just tipped the glass over on me, and it's just so that's when I realized, I had to leave because it was just getting bad. Um, I missed that job though, but I mean, I know it's something that I can't go back to. I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to, but it's just something I wouldn't go back to because I just don't want to burn myself out from it again. But like, the job, I loved it. I love meeting people. I love talking about, retro games and stuff that people are interested in. I love when somebody came in and didn't know what the fuck they was doing, and I would help them get all the stuff they needed because they wanted, their child to experience stuff that they experienced in their childhood and stuff like that, and helping out families and stuff like that. That was the best part with kids and families and helping them out and stuff, and helping them come together through the power of gaming and stuff like that. So I thought that was very special, and like we even had like fighting game nights on Sundays. So Sundays we closed early and right at 5 o'clock. And so we had like people come to the shop and we would play fighting games and stuff, till about 8 or 9 o'clock and order pizza and stuff like that. So it was like a lot of things we did for the community in Somerville, you know what I'm saying? And we even did a convention they had in Charleston, and we had a booth there, and me and Holly ran that. I ran all the tournaments there. I did like 3 tournaments or whatever, ran those turned out very well, and it was stuff like that, like, that I really love to do. But I really love that job. I like the job I have now too. Um, but yeah, I would say that was my best job, and Amazon was my worst.
Damn.
Yeah, like I said, it sucks because like when you find your dream job and then you get burnt out for it and you just have to not do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So now I do it on a hobbyist level now, but like still the people that I never lost contact with, the people that I've connected with and networked in. So if I ever wanted to get back in that field, I could. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit, Jordan. Shit, next.
Picking cotton. Best job picking cotton.
Oh, for real?
hey yo boy, hey man, fuck you, dog.
No, I'm just messing.
Man, they
I was
pay
messing.
they pay a lot of funds picking cotton.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Nah. Let's see. Worst job? I'll be honest. I haven't had too many bad jobs. I've had the only job I really didn't like is I worked at a Mexican restaurant, and I did not get along with the owner whatsoever. She did not like me, and I guess pissed her off one too many times all the times because I don't know. She was not an easy person to get along with, and that's probably why she got divorced too. No lie.
Yeah, that's funny.
She probably wanted to give you some taco flavored kisses.
Yeah, taco
Yeah.
flavor
No,
kisses.
no, I despise that lady, and there's very few people I despise. She was just terrible, terrible person to work with. I could never.
Yeah. It be like that though. I do be hating that now. When you work for some terrible ass people, bro, that's the worst, bro. That's the
Yep.
fucking worst. I've been in that
Uh,
predicament before, but I got the fuck out before. Like when I saw the signs, I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I'm getting something else.
yeah. The best job, I probably would say. I got two. I got two.
Word.
One place I really did like was it was a work from home job. So basically, I just keyed claims all day. So I basically logged in. Uh, I didn't have to speak with anybody. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I just basically did my work, and that was it.
Damn.
Yeah. And then let's see what else. And that's basically what I did all day for until I got I wanted to change a career. So I was like, I don't want to do this forever.
Yeah.
It was fun. I mean, hey, I was good at it. I got moved around a lot to different projects, just because they liked me so much. But yeah. And then the other job I really did like was it was this optometry examination place.
Okay.
It was basically the national. It's for people to get licensed to be optometrists. Yeah. And so basically, the exams they perform on you is what they do in their day-to-day job. So basically, I just did that. Like, I was a practice patient essentially. And I mean, it was chill. I sat in the chair, because I had 20/20 vision. I basically, they had to so when they do the testing, they want people without 20/20 vision.
Yeah.
Just because they want to know that they can do their job,
Yeah.
of course. And so I was one of the last few people that they allowed with 20/20 vision.
So you
So it was
got
nice.
through the cracks.
Yeah, I got through the cracks. But other than that, it was basically chill. I worked. It was in Uptown. It's still in Uptown Charlotte. So basically, I would see students from like all over the country, and some of them come from like Ohio, Cali, and you can definitely tell where they come from because you're just like, oh, okay, so those are the students from Cali, those are students from Colorado.
You see the culture difference.
Yeah, you definitely see the culture difference. Even had people from Puerto Rico come as well. That's a separate story. I can't tell because yeah. But it was fun nonetheless. It was fun. And then so it basically tested on you. It was fun. So, but I got to be in the control room a lot and see how people did and stuff like that. And it was mad fun. And they would even do it was the only job I had where they would like put you up in hotels overnight if they needed you to work the next day type of ish. So it was my first time experiencing that.
Oh wow.
So I was like, oh, this is nice. Yeah. Because they can't. I mean, so if there's like a snowstorm that happens, and like half the city shuts down or whatever, stuff like that, they still do their testing for the most part. Because these people have already paid for their hotels and everything, so they're already here. So essentially, they'll put you up in a hotel overnight and give you a stipend for, a meal or something like that, or buy you breakfast in the morning. It depends.
Okay.
So they would do that from time to time. Hey, I felt important. I was like, okay, this is nice. But no, it was a fun job. It was very hard on the eyes from time to time, but you get over it. I mean, you get to see these people get their examination license after practicing or studying for so long. You feel kind of happy for them. I'm like, okay,
That's
you
interesting.
finally did it. Yeah. It was nice though. So
Yeah, That
was
sounds
different.
pretty interesting.
It was the only job I had that was completely different from everything else I've done before, and I don't know, to be a part of something like that where you know these people are going to be actual doctors, like they pass this, they get their license to practice. Essentially, you're like, oh, this is nice, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, stuff like that.
I guess it's on me. Yeah, I'm the man of many jobs. Shit, I get laid off one job and then get the next job the next week. Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah, I'm not making this shit up. I had a lot of jobs. Worked at Amazon too. I actually like Amazon, but you know, it ain't my favorite. My worst job would have to be the job that everybody say.
JCPenney.
No, JC Penney's was okay with my books too. The worst job I ever had is in Orangeburg, and everybody say like, "Oh, it's the best job to have," type shit. That's why I don't like listening to niggas. And that job is Allied Air. That was like the most boring job I ever had. The only thing you do at that job, there was a machine that just punch out holes in metal. That's
Oh,
it.
using Fed.
That's it. You just take a sheet of metal, you put it into the machine, and you press a button, and it punch out holes in a particular way. And you have to do that like maybe 100 to 150 times. And then you have to change out the part of the
Oh, so
machine.
he was in a stamp line.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it was called. But yeah, somebody was like, hey, yeah, go to the temp service. They'll get you a job. Don't listen to niggas. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
can I tell you a quick story about a temp job thing?
yeah, go ahead, you can.
So, all right, this is in Orangeburg, right?
Oh, Orangeburg niggas like,
let
yeah,
me
take
tell
the
you.
temp
Let me
job.
tell you. I forgot what the temp service was, but basically the temp service in Orangeburg that gets you basically like the factory job, like Allied Air and shit,
Mhm.
or whatever. So you know, it's people, it's ladies that work there that don't know how to talk to people, right? They talk to you any kind of way, call you, just talk to you any kind of way. They no kind of professionalism whatsoever. So like I'm chilling. It's like me and Cam were chilling one day, and I already had a job already, so I just told him, and so I didn't really need no job. But I remember I filled out some stuff to see if they was hiring or what's available. So the lady calls me, and she doesn't ask my name or who, like hi, is this so and so. She just like, I'm like, hello. She's like, hey, you got a job? You got I got you. Can you work at North America? So I'm like, the fuck is
Man.
that? So listen, this is how she came at me with it. She's like, can you work at North America? That's all she said.
I bet it
She
was
didn't say,
alternative
hey.
staffing, wasn't it?
Yep, that's what it was. There you go. Alternative staffing. There you go. She's like, can you work at North America? And I'm like, repeat that again, because I'm trying to understand what she meant by
They
that.
want you and that bitch to date.
And she's like, nah, can you work at North America? And I'm like, but I live in North America. What do you mean? Hey yo, she was like, no, this is alternative staffing. I'm talking about, can you work at the plant North America? I'm like, oh my bad. I'm like, I didn't know. You just said, can you work at North America? Like, I didn't know who you was calling from or who you was calling for. You ain't say none of that. So, and like my friends like kind of Karen makes fun of me about that shit, because like I was like, cause all she was saying was North America, and I'm like, I live in North America though, so what are you talking about? Why are you asking me, do I want to work in North America when I live in North America? So that was just like one of those like dummy moments or whatever that I had. But I know she wasn't being specific. She just, the first thing I heard on the phone was, do you want to work can you work at North America? And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I didn't know what the hell that was.
They want you to work at that bitch the next day too.
And like she was like real nasty about the shit too.
States.
Yeah, she was like real nasty about it too. And I was like, ma'am, it's no need for you to be all nasty. I didn't understand what you were talking about. You didn't even mention who you were and why you were calling. And then she was like, well, we don't need to do that. You put in the thing. I'm like, yeah, you do. You calling somebody's phone, you need to announce who you are. What are you talking about?
Because they always think they talking to like somebody that just got out of jail type stuff, right? Like in between jobs.
I guess so. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not one of these. I'm not one of these niggas in Orangeburg for you to be talking to like that. Like, no, you better
Man,
talk. You call somebody, you better announce what the fuck you calling. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you on that shit. Yeah, I remember that lady you talking about, bro. I deal with the same person. I quit North America a weekend, bro. Fuck that job too.
Yo, it was
Real
trying to
talk, my
recruit-
mom was mad as fuck. I ain't give a fuck.
They
Fuck
was
that
trying to recruit
job.
me
It's like-
for a farm, nigga. I remember that.
It was just like, yo, why you gotta be like my whole thing is like, yo, it's no need to be nasty though. Like I don't understand, like, yo, nobody forced you to get that to work and answer phones and call people. You chose that yourself.
Man, you dodged a bullet, bro.
I mean, I know
That
I
job-
dodged a bullet, but it's just like, damn, like, bitch, you're like, all right, bro, don't get mad at me. Get mad at me for
No,
it.
you supposed to know, Kevin.
I ain't supposed to know shit. Like, yo,
supposed
don't
to
get
know.
mad at me.
Bro. Shit. I think my best job is Best Buy. I love it there. They gave me the freedom that I need to actually perform that job without fucking. And the day the Switch came out,
The same?
no. them motherfuckers aggravating. They call about petty ass shit. No, like, bro, did you at least look it up first? Like, oh man, yo, that's pressing. Sometimes when they call about the issues and I'm about to call somebody else, I'd be like, hey, I'll call you back. Man, I don't got time. Like, I was just about to call somebody else about something important, and I accidentally pick up the phone because you having printer issues. Bro, I'll call you back. and shit, hell, I tell anybody in the jiffy, like, yeah, I do that shit. And they know they aggravating. They call and be like, yeah, I know I'm aggravating. Like, yes, you are. You aggravating. But yeah, my best job was Best Buy, man. Love that fucking job. If I could, I'll go back.
Word.
And shit, I ain't even do much there. I just did what everybody else did. I just sold computers.
Dang.
Oh, you was part of the Geek Squad?
No, I declined that shit. I didn't want to do Geek Squad. I was teaching at Virginia College. And I didn't want to teach
Oh
computer
yeah,
shit.
you was a teacher that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I didn't want to teach shit and then have to go somewhere to fix computers. I would rather sell them. And it was like, hey, go ahead, you can sell them. Yeah, I just sat there, sell computers, television, car shit. Met like a whole crew of niggas. Can't really call them niggas. They ain't niggas. But a whole group of friends there, man. They were cool people. Yeah. They real cool people, man. Yeah.
You met a whole bunch of
DCO.
Well, I did meet a nigga there, man. She was from Philly, though. And you know how I feel about Philly people from Philly.
Lord.
nasty word.
Nasty word.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of people in Philly.
That's a terrible city, bro. That is a terrible city, though.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
But everybody did their best and it works. Basically, I'm gonna go ahead and close the topic. Cause shit, I gotta pick up my daughter in a jiffy. Basically, I just want to get an insight of, if you could, would you separate your work life from your personal life? I know some people in here haven't seen this show Severance. If you could, trying to find a way to watch it legally.
That's right, legally. Don't do that.
We
Don't
listen
do
and
that
don't
pirating
judge.
around here. Nah,
Yeah.
we judge hardcore.
Nah, we listen and we don't judge. You right, Phil. And then basically, after that, I asked y'all the same question, but would y'all do it just like the TV show? I had to explain the TV show a little bit, and then I just want, God damn it, damn Iron Man, you motherfucker. And then I just want to know, what was your best and worst job?
I just want to know.
Does the worst job count if you walked out the same day you got hired? I walked out of 2 jobs like that.
I did a job like that,
Yo,
man.
niggas did that at Amazon, bro. They saw them aisles, niggas dropped that thing and walked the fuck out. Niggas did that shit at Amazon first day.
I quit doing orientation. Like after orientation was over, I like, hey, I didn't want to
Yeah,
take the
that's
boots
when niggas.
home.
That's when niggas quit. Well, yo, they had that orientation. Yo, niggas saw them aisles they had to pick. Yo, niggas left that scanner right on the floor and walked the fuck out.
Yo, they were talking about, yeah, you take the boots home. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna leave the boots here.
I walked out of Papa John's. It was halfway through the orientation stuff. I sat down at the computer. I was just like, okay, cool. I don't know. I was just numb out of my mind. I was like, yo, I don't want this job. So I went to the bathroom, took off the shirt, and walked right out. I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I was like, nah.
Bro, they was gonna have me washing crates. I was gonna be a crate washer. And then everybody that had a forklift for driving a forklift was Mexican. I was like, oh, it's one of those jobs. Like, yeah, I'm good. I ain't taking them boots home. Them boots can stay right here. Oh man. Man, we gotta come at this topic, man. Just share work stories. That was pretty damn interesting. But shit, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all boys go. I gotta go ahead and get my jacket on and get ready to get my loved one.
You about to get Paris?
Yeah, I might get Paris.
Hey, how'd she like her gift, man?
What you talking about, our gift?
I said, how'd she like her gifts?
Man, as soon as she got it, she was just playing Fortnite.
Of course.
The thing is, she don't play Fortnite like that. But now, because she got a PlayStation 5, she can just play Fortnite. Let me see something right quick.
Probably on there right now.
Yeah, I might check. No. He's not. No. I'm trying to see if these dudes let me win. Yeah, we won. Come on, let us win.
No.
Oh, did we win?
Hell no.
And fuck you, Ant. And the stream right here. Transition. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching all the way through to the end of the video. We have more content for you all to explore, so please follow our other platforms at Real Gamers Speak on Spotify and Twitch.